Hi guys, welcome back to another Grand Arena. It's That's No Moon here, and this time we're up against Sai. He's repping Nude Republic. I'm not sure if that's a play on words or not. Runs Revan in Arena, but the speed on it doesn't really give us much to worry about. The 14, running an accuracy arrow. But decent Zetas. Tail of the tape on this one was we had quite a few better speed mods, a few more Zetas as well. Toons are about the same in terms of number of G12s. Zetas, as I said, in all the right places, and it's got some Ewoks there with the Zetas on them. Good Night Sisters. Clones, they'll be efficient come the new territory battles. Zeta on Dooku in Gear 12, so yeah, there could be some interesting work going on there. Runs about 147 in Arena, so we've always got to be really careful with that fleet rank as well. It is our biggest weakness. But let's see, we haven't been attacked yet, and there's an hour and 22 left. I don't know if this opponent is going to attack or not. But hey, let's go into it and let's get some work done. Quick recording tonight as I don't have a huge amount of time tonight. And also, I wouldn't mind prepping for the final. So I'm going to put much more effort into the final. Here we've got, I did notice this yesterday, I did run through some speeds. We've got a missing triangle on there. Don't know if that's a mistake or not, or he's remodded. And Night Sister Zombie, pretty slow at 121 as well. And I think the fastest was Dakar, but I'm not going to get too into speeds here. Let's go with our favourite Heartbreakers, and let's go with some Imperial Troopers. I think did the job last time. We should give them another outing. Snow Trooper was absolute MVP there. And I've been looking recently at the Zeta on Stark, and actually I think when I've kind of got a few out the way, I really, really like it actually. So yeah, I'm very may well go for that one. Wouldn't mind putting an ability block over there. Nice stun. Okay, let's get those. Oh yes. Let's try a death mark over here. Oh yes, let's get some stagger out there. Oh yes, God knows what Mrs. Moon thinks is going on in here. But yes. There we go. Let's just finish him off now. There we go. Didn't have full protection on Snow Trooper, but 59 banners. I'll take it. Okay, let's go back to the top. I see some clones here. Very useful counter to clones. Unfortunately, is Emphis Nest. Feels a bit of a cheese. Yeah, I think we can go in solo on this one. Because of the amount of assists that they call in, I'm not too worried about it. And there's not a huge amount of days that gets put out there either. So we're going to be relying on the counterattacks here. There we go. Does some nice work, and they never quite get through protection as well, which is such a shame because I do love clones. I think they're such a great faction. Really looking forward to hopefully some reworks or hopefully some new clones that will come in with the new content as well. So yeah, very excited to see. I really do need to gear up my clones, but there's a huge amount of gear that they need. And at the moment, it's the Old Republic grind for me. Nearly there, though. Got Canderous Ordo up to gear 11 today, so I'll take that. Still 103 shards left to go on Carthonasi. And that's going to be the long one, but I've got a few crystals saved in the bank, so I can always sim it or buy if I need to. There we go, 63 banners for the clones. Okay, we're looking good. And let's go with Bounty Hunters. We had a nice run on Empire last time. Do like running this one out. Let's go with a Sith. Here, let's get Bastion and let's get Grand Moff Tarkin. Who else do we want to give a run out to? I think we'll probably give... Tempted with Scion. Let's see who else we've got in Empire. Yeah, let's go Vader, actually. I do hope at some point as well that they rework Vader. I really, really do think he's so underrated in this game. Let's put out some fear out there. Let's switch that turn meter over to Palp. Let's try and get some stuns on the board. Let's put a fracture over on Bosk. Let's put some more debuffs on and control the turn meter. Let's not ignore Boba Fett. He is the main threat, and let's get rid of him. There we go. Let's now go over to Greedo, who also is pretty useful rather. Sorry, not useless. Let's top off some protection there. Let's try and get some stuns out. Let's just go basic here. Control the turn meter again. Nice hit. There we go. 60 banners. Okay. Phoenix. I think we've got just the ticket. No Zetas on this one, so he's going to be doing all the work on his own. And I think we'll break the ice here to start off. There we are, nice bit of protection up. That's what we needed. Let's just put in work on Chopper. Let's go over to Hera now. Sabine. That exposes out there, but let's try and get some work done. Let's give it a roar. There's some double armor shred out there, but I'm not too worried. Nice. Let's get rid of this one. Nice. Let's take out Hera. 67,000. Let's give it another roar for good measure. We've got days on. There we go. 55,000. And it's some more banners back of the net. Okay, so let's go the Revan squad. Not particularly quick, so let's go for our Rebels, which are super quick in this one. Let's go R2 as well, maybe. Yeah, let's go R2. Do like the buffs that he gives all the other Rebels. I think, again, he doesn't look a great character on paper, but the amount of stuff that he actually sort of provides is incredible for Rebels. And let's actually try and focus in on ourselves. Let's take out... Yeah, let's go put some work in on Grandmaster Yoda. Let's put a stun in over here. That's fine, R2's tanky enough. Let's get some... Oh no, we can't get the counters. Let's take the turn meter away from Jolie. Let's put him some big work against Obi-Wan. Not ideal, but he's got the taunt up, so we can't really do much about it. Let's now go into Yoda. We've lost R2, but he's served his purpose very well. Can't get through that foresight, so let's just do that instead. Let's get rid of all those goodies. Let's make sure we get that protection back. 55 banners. Just before continuing, I know I talked about how Nihilus would be better, Traya, Nihilus and Sion would be better on defense. We've actually kept it exactly the same. When I was having a look at the matchup, I didn't really feel any need to kind of switch it up at all. But come the final, I think I will be swapping out that defense as well, just to sort of freshen it up with you guys as well. Padme, I'd like to try that team on offense as well, because it looks really, really good. Need some Zetas on her as well. Rogue One and this sort of old Republic Jedi mix. Okay, so Basti, let's go with our Sith on this one. Let's go Sith Trooper. Who else would fit in well there? I mean, I've even got Night Sisters there. Instead, I'm probably going to go Resistance here, I think. Just because they always get pretty good banners. Let's throw in Poe, because Poe doesn't get used anymore, really, and he's geared 12. So let's try this. Let's put in some work on K2. And actually Rogue One is another faction that I really like. I just wish they were a little bit more useful in day-to-day gameplay. Let's get rid of the turn meter on Chirrut. Let's put in work against Cassian Andor. And now let's go to work against Chirrut. Let's get some Illuminated Destiny up for the banners. Nice, 60 banners on that one. And I've got a choice here in the last squad. I've got Treya, which I think would be a super safe one. I've got Night Sisters, which I think I probably will go, just because they're a lot of fun. So let's try and take down the Jedi with some Plague. We'll take a couple of turns to get through with the extra tenacity up. Let's get rid of their goodies, actually. And let me go in first of all against Jedi Knight Anakin. There we are, we've got the first little bits of Plague starting to pop up there. Put in a big hit. No, I'm not going to put any healing out there. Right, now let's put out some Plague. We've got healing immunity on there. Let's now go into General Kenobi. Get rid of their goodies again. Now we can see some Plague starting to hit the board. Let's target Jedi Knight Anakin. He's the most dangerous one there. Put some healing out there. Let's go back in with the Plague. There we go. It's starting to stack up now. Let us take out Qui-Gon. He's a bit annoying. He can get rid of the taunt on zombie and give them offense up. So let's just take him out first. Nice, let's use that special. Get that Plague out there. Nice stagger. I know this isn't particularly effective for banners, but as I said, Night Sisters is such a fun squad to use. May need to go Barris here first, just because of her Zeta. Not quite sure how Night Sisters deal with it. So yeah, let's just switch over for the moment. Let's get rid of all their goodies again. Put in a big hit. There we go. So yeah, not particularly effective, but it's always fun. And the other choice there was Treya. And we've got action from Sai. He's taken out, that was Bounty Hunters and First Order. But again, I think with that Revan in there, he really will struggle to one-shot both. So let's go back down to ships. Do need to make this count. So let's go Thrawn. Let's go... Well, actually, let's go my Arena team, which seems to do okay. And hovers around about 100 each day. And let's put some of the Phoenix ships in there. Sabine ship. Yeah, let's go Sabine first. And let's come over to Bosk. And the Phoenix are very, very good, actually. So I'm not going to take these lightly. They are actually very, very sort of tough squad. We do need to get rid of Bosk pretty soon. Let's go with our own Hound's Tooth. Give Biggs a bit of backup. There we go. Let's move over to his version of Biggs. We'll likely get a big hit coming in pretty soon from Admiral Akbar's capital ship. Let's try and take some buffs away. There we go. Let's try and deal with Ghost first. Let's go with the buff immunity over here. Let's bring in... Yeah, let's bring in Slave 1. Couple of target locks out there. Or close to getting rid. Healing up. Okay, let's get rid of this pesky Biggs. Let's go straight back into Sabine. A miss! Oh boy. Would like to keep all my ships alive here. Very, very rarely do I win a ship battle, let alone keep all 5 guys alive. Let's try and give them a bit of a med pack here. Let's put in one of those. That's always nice. And let's finish it off with Darth Vader. There we are, 90,000. We'll take that. 62 banners. I'll take that on ships all day long. Let's see if he's continuing the offense. He is. 1692. I'm pretty happy with that. He took out Galactic Republic. That's good going. And I don't think he had a nest, but as I said, not too worried. I will pause it here, and as soon as he stops attacking, or as soon as he's cleared everything, I'll resume and give you guys the result. Okay, so we're back with just over 10 minutes to go. He's cleaned out our ships, and and then it come to a stumble against Revan. Took out a Bounty Hunters, Old Republic, First Order, Ewoks, Padme, and Rogue One. And I think I've worked out he needs 102 banners from that last battle to win, which is a very, very tough ask. But good fight. Went through everything in the first time of asking, except that Revan. But Revan teams are incredibly difficult if you don't have the hard counters for them or the equivalent as well. Or the Rebels. My Rebels, I used to run the Rebels in Arena, and I used to have to constantly beat Jedi Knight Revans with the Rebels anyway. So and actually this is the one Zeta. Two things that really helped was Chewbacca, C-3PO, and I said two, I mean three. Where's Rebels? So Rebels was this second Zeta on Luke, which was Rebel Maneuvers, I think it was. Whenever an enemy resists a detrimental effect, Rebel allies gain 5% turn meter. So obviously they're going to have super high tenacity. When you're going in at Jolie, the turn meter is just going to go and go and go because he's going to be resisting so much. If you've got R2 in there as well, trying to get burning out and it doesn't, you can get up to 25% turn meter if they all resist it. So absolutely fantastic team to take out sort of maybe not top arena Revans, but then it can go both ways. But I think Rebels are a pretty good counter in Grand Arena. Just as the other two that had wins, Mikhail G. Now, he's got absolutely fantastic ships, and that's where I really, really don't want to face. And character-wise, very, very similar characters like myself. A few less G12s, I think, but it doesn't really count for that much. Speed on his Revan is 287. So that's fairly quick Revan. Ours is 308. And the other one, Momau Nadon, is slightly... I mean, these Geonosians are no joke. Let me put it that way. I faced Geonosians in the arena. Oh, my. Yeah, they are really, really tough if you don't deal with them quickly or don't have the DPS. And he's actually got Darth Revan as well. Pretty good Sith Empire team. So I think there'll probably be a plug and play character. Thrawn would probably be the best one that I'd be putting into. I go Darth Revan, HK, Bastila Shamfall, and Sith Trooper, and they tend to be or having Thrawn in there as well is just a bit of a nightmare, depending on who he stuns and things like or fractures and things like that. So in a few minutes, I'll check in with who we've got, and we'll start planning for the. Okay, so that was a fun fight against Sai. We'll be having a look at our defense again. 1692 is a good score. 1700. I had a buddy who scored that. That is incredible. 1700 from 7v7 and then ships as well. I'm pretty happy with 1692. I could do with doing that against the final, and we've drawn Momau Nadon as well. Just to have a look at his roster again very quickly. Okay, so he's got Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan. I'll have a look at the speed on this as well just while we're here. 295. Okay, so we've got a little bit quicker, but it doesn't really count for anything. Bounty Hunters, let's have a look at his Bounty Hunters. Okay, a little bit weaker than what we fought last time. We have got, let's have a look at Night Sisters. Okay, so a little bit weaker, still no joke. Gear 11, not far off Gear 12. So we'll see how that one goes. Let's have a look at Galactic Republic, see if he's got any Padme in there. Yep, we've got a Padme. However, whether it's still like that now, but before lock-in, that's how it's looking. Always dangerous Galactic Republic as well. These Geonosians. Yeah, so we've got all the pilots at gear level 12. I think that ship's maybe incredibly tough to beat if he sets that on defense. It makes sense to put it on defense as well. Let's see if he's got, great Bounty Hunters as well. Very good Anakin. So this guy's invested a lot into, good TIE Slicer as well. invested a lot into, oh yeah, and Hans Millennium Falcon as well. So we've got our work cut out there in ships. Ships may even take 2 battles. We're going to need to save offense on characters, and we're going to have to get pretty creative as well, I think. That's the other one I was going to have a look at. Droids. Yeah, nice Grievous. Okay. So yeah, hopefully we'll see how it goes in the final. I think he'll probably keep Bastila Shan instead of use it with Emperor Palpatine for that one, so that makes the battle a little bit easier. I'm going to work out Good Old Republic as well, which is to be expected when you've got Revan. And that Gear 12 power as well, that is instilling some fear at the moment. He may have a few less Gear 12 tunes than myself, but as I said, doesn't really count for anything. And Momel is repping Uncle Owen's Barbecue Shack as well. Great guild name, by the way. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content. Let me know in the comments how you guys have got on with your Grand Arena this time round. Please feel free, if you have enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, or please feel free to just subscribe as well to see all the latest Grand Arena videos. I do tend to record them all, whether they're good, whether they're bad. I do, as I said before, I do enjoy bringing the content to you. If there's any teams that you want to see on offense or how they hold up on defense as well, let me know, and I'm more than willing to amend and things like that. So I'm going to be working on defense over the next day for this final. Could this be our first win? We'll find out in about 48 hours time, and I think I will take this one pretty seriously. Won't upload tomorrow during the defense phase of the first sort of 22-23 hours of the Grand Arena. So very lightly, it's going to be right at the end, and hopefully Momel will have some action and set his cards out, and we know then what we've got to do. Fingers crossed, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers all. Bye.